If you're in sales, one of the most powerful things that you can master is to understand client needs. So in this short video, I want to talk about if you want to understand client needs, what you need to do. And I'm going to give you a simple tool to help you do just that. But first, let's talk about why understanding client needs is so important. In the research that we did at Ring Group, where we analyzed what sales winners do differently, understood my needs, what a hugely important factor for buyers to decide who to buy from. It was the fifth largest gap in the research, and understood my needs was something that the sales winners did about 2.5 times more frequently than second place finishers. Even more importantly, buyers said that understanding their needs was the fifth most important factor to correct, to address if sellers wanted to win their business. But there's another more subtle finding in the research. You see, in sales, there's a lot of emphasis on diagnosing, right? It's like if you diagnosing a client's need is the first step in needs discovery. And what turns out is that understanding those needs is actually more important than diagnosing them. And there's a subtle difference between the two. It's not so much about providing an accurate diagnosis of the problem as it is about making your buyer feel understood on a personal level. And there's a lot of academic research out there that supports that your ability to help a buyer feel understood not only helps you uncover the potential needs they have in terms of addressing their business concerns, but also helps build and cement the relationship itself. So really making someone feel like you understand them is a great relationship builder. In this short video, I want to give you a quick 5-step process that can help you really make buyers feel like you understand them, like you get them. The first step is to ask insightful questions. Not yes, no questions, not obvious questions, but great questions that are really designed to help build your understanding. And that should be fairly obvious, right? The first thing you want to do if you want to build a true understanding of your clients' or your prospects' needs is to ask great questions. The second step is to listen carefully. And I can't stress this enough. Listen carefully. To me, that means listening without intent. A lot of sellers out there, they listen, but they listen for clues they can jump into and then start talking about their product or service. Don't do that. Listen carefully. Listen without intent. Listen deeply. Let your buyer finish. Which brings me to my next point. Don't interrupt, and once your buyer finishes, play back and paraphrase. Play back and paraphrase. Play back what you think you just heard in their words using their terminology and their specific acronyms, words, little funny phrases they use. Play it back to them and paraphrase. Almost always when you do that, when you finish playing back and paraphrasing, there will be additional information coming from your buyer. They will tell you things they hadn't considered before, additions to what they wanted to say, or in some cases, they'll correct you if you understood something incorrectly. And then finally, confirm your understanding. Once more say, you know what, here's what I think I heard you say. 1, 2, 3. Is that correct? Yes. Okay, let's move forward. So the 5-step process is, number 1, ask insightful questions. Number 2, listen carefully, listen without intent. Number 3, play back and paraphrase. Number 4, listen for more. And number 5, confirm your understanding. I promise, I guarantee if you do that in a sales meeting with a prospect today, tomorrow, they will come away feeling like you really get them, like you really speak their language. And that will go a long way, not only to helping you uncover their needs, but also to helping you build and cement the relationship with them. As always, if you like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, take care.